Elders of the Dao people say that, once upon a time, there was a king who gave birth to 3 beautiful daughters. Many military officials came to ask to be their son-in-law. But none of them are approved by the girls. One day the king called his 3 daughters together and said, "In the court, there are many good officials and generals, but no one who asks you will accept them. From now on, I let my children choose as they please, and marry whoever they like." Their father obeyed. Each of them built a piece, carried them down the river, and went to choose a husband. After walking a short distance, the eldest girl met her. A young man stood at the riverbank, waving his hand to call out to him, "Miss carrying the boat, come over and let me come over." Seeing that he was unlucky, black, ugly, the eldest girl pouted, "Oh my! It and number 39's so ugly, who wants to carry it?" Saying that, we go straight. Girl 2 carries the plate to the destination. The guy calls out again. The girl carrying the plate, "Come over and let me come over." Girl 2 frowns, "So ugly. Who wants to carry it and number 39's Ms. Ba and number 39's turn." As soon as the boat came, the young man asked for a ride. Ms. Ba happily stopped by the shore and invited that person up. As soon as the boy stepped onto the plaque, he suddenly turned into a striped tiger sitting in front. Ms. Ba is still happy. But she tried her best to float the water, but the boat remained still, not moving. The first girl and the second girl went down the river. Each of them found a beautiful husband, liked him very much, and returned back up the river. Arriving at the old place, the 2 girls saw their younger sister struggling in the middle of the stream, with a tiger squatting on the river, so they sneered, "If your husband doesn't and #39's marry you, are you hanging around here marrying a tiger and number 39's husband?" The 2 sisters said as they spoke, "Try your best to bring your beautiful husband home." As soon as the voice ended, the girl Ba suddenly left the wharf, swam above, gliding like a wing. Returning home, the 2 older sisters went into the palace and told their father, "The 2 of us went down to the river and picked up the fish. The husband was beautiful, but Ba and number 39's sister was afraid to go far, so she immediately married the tiger and number 39's husband." The king said, "Father has allowed you to find husbands at your own discretion. Marry whoever you like. Now that Mrs. Ba has married a tiger, the tiger is also her husband." The 2 ladies laughed and left. One day, the king called his father-in-law in and said, "We let the buffalo, horses, cows, and pigs go in the forest. Whichever son-in-law can drive them into his barn is a good businessman, and I will reward that number of cattle." The 2 beautiful grooms sent their servants into the forest to make each of them a beautiful barn and then went into the forest. The 2 men were overwhelmed by the king and number 39's herd of cattle, but did not know how to herd them into their barn. They carried sticks, shouted and chased. But the 2 men chased them at the top of this mountain, and the herd of cattle ran to another mountain, sweating but still could not bring them back. Meanwhile, Tiger and number 39's son-in-law, busily carrying large wooden stakes, surrounded a large area of land to build a barn. Although his fence is ugly, it is certainly spacious inside. In the evening, when the 2 brothers were exhausted, Tiger slowly walked into the forest. Strangely enough, as soon as he saw the tiger, all the king and number 39's buffaloes, cows, horses, and pigs obediently followed him home. Seeing that, the two son-in-laws ran back to tell the king, "We both have beautiful barns, I Don and number 39. Do know why?" Not a single animal ran into it. All the buffaloes, cows, horses, and pigs went into the ugly and barren barn of Tiger and number 39's brother-in-law. The eldest girl and the second girl were angry. If the buffaloes, cows, horses, and pigs can and number 39's work, that and number 39's fine. A beautiful husband is precious. The king said, Tiger and number 39's son-in-law did well in business and deserved to marry Ba. From then on, the king loved Tiger very much. On his father and number 39's birthday, Tiger and number 39's son-in-law told his wife, "Today is my father and number 39's birthday. Let me go get some fish." Made rice for his father to eat. The two sons-in-law saw Tiger going to get fish and also followed. Going to the stream, the three shared a fishing net. The two brothers fought over the fishing net, demanding to throw it first. But they were afraid of getting their beautiful clothes wet, so they only waded around in shallow water, so they were not allowed to take even a small fish. They then gave the fishing net to Cop and said, "Mr. Cop is doing well, let and number 39's cast to see if we can get a lot of fish." Tiger carried the fishing net and waded out to deep water, used a tree branch to pat the water surface, put the fish in one place and threw it. Set sail down there. After a while, Tiger pulled up the net and caught countless fish. The tiger immediately threw the fisherman away, and when he got a full catch of fish, he took it home to his wife and told him, "Let and number 39's cook this fish for rice and invite it to our father, the king. I have to go for a few days. Whenever I see heavy rain and strong winds, I will return there." After saying that, Tiger and number 39's son-in-law ran to the river bank, jumped into the water and disappeared. The other two sons-in-law saw this and quickly ran back to tell their father. Tiger and number 39's son-in-law fell into the river. Died. The king felt very sorry for the tiger. As for Tiger and number 39's son-in-law, after entering the water, he took off his skin and became a handsome young man, dressed in beautiful clothes, got on a horse and went home. At that time, it was raining heavily and the wind was strong. Thunder clapped loudly. Everyone saw a white guy riding a horse from afar. Knowing that it was her husband, Mrs. Ba happily ran out to meet him. Then everyone knew it was Tiger and were extremely surprised. Everyone admired it. As for the two sisters, they were both angry and embarrassed. Mr. Cop welcomed his wife home. As soon as the couple arrived, the house suddenly turned into a magnificent building, surrounded by gardens, ponds, fields, and fields. Tiger and his wife lived there, working together every day to clear the fields, living a warm and happy life. They raise many buffaloes, cows, horses, and pigs. When the season comes, the granary is filled with rice and women. As for the two older sisters, although they have beautiful husbands, they are lazy men who cannot do anything. Dao Folk Tale. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.